medias that it links, and each one retrospectively gives you a new entry. And of course, if you keep on watching, we will have yet another code to give out for 20 additional entries for the chance to win a StatTrak M4A1S and a StatTrak AK-47. Now, if you're looking to get some nice skins, stick around, because this giveaway is going to be coming to a conclusion soon if TryHearts starts cooking up even more.
For sure is the case, and will they? We get to see it now. Already trying to cross towards Secret, but now has the perfect angle. Is going to be getting a pick out of it. But Martin, look at that. Before he even crosses, is going to be getting a pick. Almost got the Heaven one as well. Definitely warranting a rotate from Big Heads, and well, man advantage also was neutralized, so it is a 4-4 now. Problem is, not all of them are here on site yet. There are some. Oh my god, that is dirty. SM already opening it up by the headshot onto Nito and leaving Martin alone on site. And 4 of Big Heads are going to be coming through ramps though. There's going to be a shooting range for Martin right now, and he is making it seem like one, because there you go. Back to back, both 4 headshots. Absolutely crazy.
Okay, well, TryHearts kind of showing why they like Nuke. Who would have thought? Locking it in like this, very clean. And now, as we are getting on into our second round, the question does come down. Will Big Head be going for a force, or will they be going for save? Or will TryHearts be doing more of these pistols? And obviously, you could talk about Martin's 4K all you want, Jesus Christ. But it does come down to actually them respecting their opponents. Another round of a lot of rifles. And these are some pretty big buys for second round. Nice. Yeah, and pretty solid gameplay. And as we get this going again, more AKs being purchased, more power to the people. Big Head is now going to be able to get this in. Let's see it. 0-2. 1 pick down already, now gone. And now you do see a lot of players over in trophy room about to swing into Lopez, and that's going to be 1 executed down. Alphamon of all players to shine through, but it's Martin who's already gotten an ace worthy of kills. And now Lopez has the opportunity to just try to get more picks, but the flash is missed. It's hit his teammates, and they're walking right through into smokes. Lopez, right up close and personal inside, and that's going to be a spray down 1 here too. And that is the swing, the flank from Lopez. Everybody is getting all these picks down. Lopez a little bit flustered, starts shooting his teammates. He gets afraid. I think he is a great player if he just is told to kill everything in the room, regardless of affiliation.
Alone again in a 1v3, and is gonna be walking in a lot of enemies if he chooses to go that route. Holding on to his AK is probably a wise decision as well. As well, that way he can buy another teammate the next round.
Counter-terrorists win.
Alright. Decent save. Makes sense to save it. Keep your KD pretty as well. Not too shabby. I like what we're seeing. But at the end of the day, they did notice, okay, getting shut down is insane. It's just insane. It's a shutdown that Lopez can bring to the table that wasn't really anticipated by TryHearts. So now TryHearts has to rethink their entire, B ramp-sided execute. And if they can rethink and execute, then Big Head can rethink maybe taking this to map number 4.
For sure, and they are seeming like it might as well win the series entirely. So.
All right. Nito pushing up. I will say, I'm kind of surprised that they're not taking their outside aggression nearly as much as they did against the other team in the semifinals against Blinders. But this is why they do it. It just works.
It just works indeed. Nito just finding a pick like that and just opening up their way. For Secret, that is going to be their call. Big Head's call to move down towards B side. Megazera already there. Hearing a lot of enemies. Can be good for one, maybe. Now they know he's here. But Indigo focusing on other people too. Megazera just waiting for someone to walk in on him. And Rage Machine is going to be the one to say yes to that. A good amount of kills secured. And now they can do whatever they want all over the map.
There you go. Oh. Good flank, and no one expects it. What is Indigo doing there? Like, even if any player was in that position, they would not have anticipated that someone would be just chilling in lobby. So a really solid round here for TryHearts yet again, and unfortunately, that means the Big Head is pretty much on their last limbs of economy. The only person on their team that's positive is Lopez for the one pop-off round that this team did have. And you look on over, we might see some Deeg plays. I mean, we have Megazera being able to lock it in with hopefully a long-distance shot. He's had some really solid aim in the first map and second map, so maybe the third map is his new home.
Maybe it is. We have seen some great things from him, and we have seen that he has pretty good aim. But can he put that to use? But for now, we are going to be seeing him throwing a few punches with Afamon, but no real damage to be seen. Only half HP. Lopez there. There we go. The crouch peek is there. The crouch hold is there. 6 bullets left. Relying on the taps. Oh boy! A little miscalculation there by Afamon, but on the other side, his teammates are gonna be getting a lot of work done. Oh no!
Nice.
Good
And
stuff.
there we go. 1v1. Martin needs to get the bomb plant. The door's already open.
He knows exactly where he is. Cause well, either he's window or he's doors. But Martin hasn't. Never mind. The angle he's holding, he's just waiting for Karam to push out, waiting for him to make a change.
I don't think Karam needs to. I mean, they know that the bomb is on the opposite side of B, so it does just come down to the aim, and he gets impatient. And the timing. Oh my god, the timing.
Martin holding the door right now. It's so good. This is so good.
Way. And that's bomb. 15 seconds.
Can definitely get the bomb down, but the problem is the door is open. And all it's going to take is one bullet for Karam to take him down.
That's insane. That is insane. And now, a shutdown like this. Pretty damn clean. 2-3. You're looking at, honestly, a complete lockout here with maybe a couple more rounds for Karam to shine, as that last clutch was nearly whiffed on the timing, but now he's got an op in hand. Now he's got a positive KD. Now he's got more rounds on the board. The Big Head, they need Karam to keep up this kind of momentum, because last game, he didn't show up.
He didn't indeed, but now he is. And that's all that counts, because they really need it right now. But once again, looking at TryHearts, approaching outside. Oh boy, Rage Machine shot through the wall. That nade! You shouldn't be... Yeah, when it's Martin, you really cannot afford to blow up smokes like that, because, well, that is going to be giving him 2 free picks right off the bat.
Nice pick. And another trade-off. This time Indigo's able to be good for one, but it's just Rage Machine executed, and the bomb is going to be making its home in lobby. Now, the floorboard's looking extra cold, but can we see the two players on the CT side getting just as chilly? Is this going to be cold feet for them? Afamon wanting to get on in as their team ready and rearing, but it does come down to the aim. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Very smart. Giving the gun to the guy with more HP.
For sure, but can he put it to use? Because it might as well be a spray down for Lopez here.
Wait, they give up the bomb for a second?
They are playing it out for the trade.
Did you just get the bomb?
There you go.
Oh, but the execution. Martin actually picks up a gun. Misses a lot of opportunities there, but they might line up for this. And no, it's going to be an absolute execution. Big head tying the game.
Perfectly played, playing it out for the trade. They know they eventually have to come, pick up the bomb, and very, very likely come to A side. So yeah, just good decision making there. That is going to be giving them the third round, and now we move on. I mean, hey, it is also going to be neutralizing the scoreboard too for these guys, so that's good. The problem is, big heads, they have always been able to manage to get up to this point, but can they continue with the momentum? And to be honest, as you can see, it's Deagles on the other sides, and we do know what TryHearts is capable of with these Deags.
There we go. Oh. Nita. Okay. Not going to be able to find too much value. But the pistols, I don't rule them out yet. Okay, that's now getting a decent pick and not getting too aggressive. This is the biggest thing that separates good players from bad, being able to know when it's too much. And now, he's gone. So they are able to get out of there. Unfortunately, for the side of TryHearts, they have to commit to a long push. But remember those shots. Give yourself a call back to yesterday where we saw some insane long plays with the Deags, but they're not committing. TryHearts is, honestly, I would argue they're afraid.
They are indeed as well. They have now met, finally, a bunch of heavy hitters that is going to be big heads, and they may have been winning against them, but they are a little scared of the kind of shots that they've been receiving, so they have to be really careful about this. 30 seconds on the clock, 4 people alive. What do you really do? Eventually have to go somewhere, and B ramps it's going to be. A little bit of a team flash, but, well, not too bad. Is going to let them get 2 picks. Afamon struggling a little, but not for too long because a nasty headshot has been delivered. But that is all he's going to be capable of doing this round.
Here we go. Here we go. A lead. This is the first time the big head has been in a lead in a game since Train. So, actually, yeah, no, wait. It's not a lead. Well, now it is, but last time on Train, it was tied 3-3 before TryHearts were able to really turn it around. This is the first time today that Big Head is in a lead here this late into the game. With now it being round 8, we're looking at the half slowly coming closer and closer to its end. And now we're looking at the fact that TryHearts has to have managed to find some kind of damage dealing, and they're just getting shut out. Okay, we can't go B, we can't go long, so now we have to push lobby, but it looks like they're just so confused as to where they have the room to push that they're stuck in spawn.
Exactly, no space being allowed to these guys, so all they can really do is play passive and wait for the pushes to come through, and maybe then they can punish someone and pave the way to go to either of the sites. But yeah, being extremely passive is going to be the call for these guys this round. The secret guy, Afamon, doesn't even have his gun out, but I don't really think that's important because, well, a Glock is all he has. Chasing him down, though, because, well, that is a free bait, a free target. But look at how quickly he was able to go back. Oh, no! The door wasn't open. A bit of miscalculation that might just cost him his life. Yes, sir, it will.
Oh, Martin! Martin! Oh my god, he just executes 2 like that! And Lopez is going to be able to drop after Lopez gets 2. Lopez is the B player. He knows how to lock it, but the bomb's on the ground. There's 1 player over by control, but what a flick from Indigo!
Turning things around, turning the rounds around. This is what we know these guys for. Big plays like that coming through from Martin. And honestly, even Afamon getting that one with just the Glock, insane.
Let's see this. I'm looking at the Op in Indigo's hand again. I'm also looking at the Op in Karam's hand. We've seen this battle, but now that it's tied 4-4, and unfortunately for the big head team, they lose this, they're broke. TryHearts has fundage. They got the money. They have the loss bonus adding up, and oh my god, Afamon gets one. Afamon gets two. Great read, and that's Martin getting now. Now it's just going to be a 2v5, and unfortunately, the last two are huddled up over at A.
Such a quick round, such early picks. It wasn't even a push before it was stopped. Afamon reading them like a book, and well, pretty much is over for big heads in this round. The op has also been dropped, so that is going to be hurting their economy a little bit.
Let's see it. We do see the CT slowly crawling underneath the floorboards, but wait a minute. Bomb going high. Might get a bomb plant. Zero wants to try to just get some exit frags. The 1v5, not much you can do, but he's going... he loses the tap fire, and that's actually the distance that really matters. So, at the end of the round, we do apologize for a little bit of the POV crash there. It happens. Counter-Strike 2, indie development game. It's only Valve. So, looking at what we got now, 4-5. Big Head losing their lead. Might have the opportunity to build it back up, but how many times have we seen an 8-4?
None, dare I say? Or maybe one?
No, we've gotten an 8-4
Oh, we have,
every
yeah,
time.
my memory just clicked. A little bit of short-term memory loss.
So I think that it might be a good shot. Maybe we could see a change of it, though. I'm thinking 7-5, honestly.
Yeah, even if it's 7-5, you gotta look at how Afamon is making quick work of these guys. Still though, dropping that AK is definitely not good for these guys, and they have can definitely deal a lot of damage.
Clean. And now it's just going to be that AK that Afamon lost in the hands, as you said, of Karam, but it's time for him to carry more, and that's the pick, and there's the ops down. Will they actually grab it? Yes, they will be committing to the op bit. Surprisingly, they dropped an M4, or dropped an AK-4 and M4 here,
Two
so...
of them.
Yeah, very, very interesting idea there, and I'm wanting to see if it's going to find that value that they're looking for.
I mean, hey, it is TryHearts at the end of the day, so we've known them for doing a little bit of weird stuff and just trying to have fun with it, so yeah.
Let's see this. Going on up. Wait a minute. Oh. Hello. Forehead. That's the Og moment there. Oh, now it's time to shine. Og might just be the play. We've seen the SG yesterday, but I think the Og might be a newfound favorite here for now if he just keeps holding like this. He's able to, you know, match the fire rate. Best thing about it, he could spam through these smokes, and it's definitely helping them out, but Afamon trades out. You still have some players long splitting up, but look at how distant the T's are from each other. Martin and Rage Machine could not be at further points in the map right now.
Definitely cannot be. Big Head having the advantages this round. They really shouldn't be throwing it away, as Martin is going to be lurking out back. Already deep inside enemy lines. Nobody really knows about him, so he can't get away with a pick or two, but he's going to walk into it. Oh, this is so smart. Look at that. Easy free kill on now, but they now do know about him. 40 seconds on the clock, more than enough to work around with.
Wait, no, they don't know about him. He's using an M4A1S. Because Martin didn't actually see him before he died, they have like a barely amount of information. The M4A1S pickup actually is really helping this team out quite a bit, but now they know, okay, both these players are going to be here. Let's see this. A little bit of a molly. And perfect. Burns off Heaven, 18 seconds, executes onto Ism, and that's going to be huge. One more pushing up. It's the op and lobby, but it's now the post plant in a 2v2. TryHearts likes to win these.
TryHearts definitely like to win these. Rage Machine getting the pick, leaving just Karam behind, just an op, jumping around. Has to hit 2 no-scopes or quick scopes to make this work out. Oh, he actually does manage to hit, but it's through the wall. No, or maybe it's a leg. I'm not sure, but whatever it was quite unfortunate.
Yeah, and now, honestly, with a round like that, another 4-8 on the potential horizon. You're looking at an insanely close game, getting more and more distance between them. And as it's coming to a close, if TryHearts continues, so will our odds for the giveaway. Remember, we have some secret codes that we want to be giving to you guys right now. So with that being said, make sure that you are using our final code if TryHearts continues, and that's going to be pre-made Operish. Orperish.
Pre-made or perish? Perish?
Pre-made or I'm
pre-made
dumb.
or perish.
Pre-made or perish. Okay, it's about the LFG. Yeah, I'm very good at reading words. It's one word, pre-made or perish, and of course it's going to be in the chat. Reading comprehension is tough, but what we do know is the fact that if you guys use that code, you get 20 additional entries over at our Gleam.io giveaway for that chance at a StatTrak M4A1S and, of course, a StatTrak AK-47. So make sure you do use that code. And, of course, if you guys are also joining us and you don't know where to use that code, there will be a link in the Twitch chat, link in the YouTube chat channel. And if you haven't joined the Discord, which is one of the tasks on the giveaway, make sure to do, because there is more information on how you could potentially earn 50 whole entries by getting yourself a role in our Discord as well. And if you guys like Counter-Strike, PUBG action, our LFG tool is the best at finding yourself a new way to get a group together and get these games going. So with that being said, Holler, let's get these games going.
Let's get these games going indeed. And with that, we are now at the last round of this half with the big hit, with not a lot of good guns, I believe, just MP9s, and well, that is definitely not a fight Karam should be taking, because he's not landing any shot if he does. But look at that, the perfect nade cover blow, and Karam is going to be finding Athamon, who was trying to get up close to him. Good pick, good kill. Not a kill you're supposed to see, but Nito just retaliating perfectly in time. Cat-like reflexes there, getting 2 of big heads early on. Good damage to start with. But the tables once again have been turned around, and well, it is just MP9s at the end of the day.
It's not easy. It's not going to be... But that's the pick that really makes it open up the opportunity. With Rage Machine now gone, that is going to be a rifle available. But wait, oh, he sees the shadow. Oh my god, he sees the shadow. The drop in, he's anticipating it, but he's good for 2. Indigo whips those, and that's going to be a huge round, but Martin's flank isn't finding much value. Hold up. You have one heaven. The timings are real, but the nade, it's slowing him down. 30 seconds. Martin does not have the bomb. Knows that there's one close because the door and the wall bang. Execution. Both of the players now grouping up. No one's in heaven. No more pincer maneuver, but the bomb, it's stuck in hut. Flashes out.
Gets it back.
Grabs the bomb.
10 seconds.
He can go plant. He's out.
Just have to deny. But can they? Because he's in cover.
They can't.
He's going to be able to get it. There you go. Already up too close. He needs to get the gun out. Oh, man.
If he didn't go for the flashbang, he definitely would have been able to get the drop on Lopez.
Definitely.
But instead, because he had the flash out, because he didn't pull out the right weapon, he had to backpedal to get time for the other one. Just the tiniest of misplays. But Holler, it's not an 8-4, it's a 5-7, a chance for turnaround.
Definitely is a chance for turnaround, and it gives them Bigots a little bit of more advantage against TryHearts. But hey, we have seen these guys, we have seen them playing Nuke, and well, if they play it in their own unconventional way, oh boy, Bigots are gonna be in trouble. Starting off with the timeout.
Ooh, okay. Definitely something that I'd say that both of these teams need a timeout right now. I think that a little bit of these rounds have been down to some misplays. Obviously, you have the hero plays, the misplays, but at the end of the day, I think one of the biggest slept on facts is that these players don't know where their shadows go. A lot of information has been gathered just because of the new lighting system in Counter-Strike 2 compared to Go. You're seeing Take, for example, that last round. They tried to drop in, but they were giving up their position because of the shadow. You saw the same thing happen on B site. You saw the same thing happen over and over again on our previous 2 maps, where the shadows and the positioning, you're not safe because the sun's giving you away.
I mean, yeah, the shadows are a very important part of Counter-Strike right now. They added a separate graphic setting, which you can use to not lose performance, but also not lose these shadows, because they definitely give you an advantage. And well, these players do try their best to memorize them, especially on maps like Ancient, where there's a lot of lights, a lot of lamps. On Nuke as well. On Nuke, did you know that on the entirety of B site, there is always a shadow being created by you from specific angles, like maybe you're under and someone is on the railing. There's always going to be a shadow. That's just how it works. And yeah, Nuke is basically the deadliest map for such cases.
Yeah, it's a pretty deadly map, but at the end of the day, it's the deadly plays, and that's going to be Miguel getting another one, and boom, 2, might find a third, but execution is high ground. Indigo might get more with the teammates with them, and that's another 2 clean picks to finish it off. TryHearts trying their best to keep that lead, and for the first time at the switch, they keep the pistol round advantage.
Indigo is just, he's at it right now. The first flick on the player would just show him that he's going to be getting more, and that's exactly what he did. So yeah, pistol round for TryHearts, already setting apart the scoreline, because, well, they didn't like it that it was too close, and now it is a 3-round difference to begin with, also putting up better off against big heads economically. So yeah, they're going to be getting those guns, and probably also this round.
Alrighty. You are seeing Deagles in the hands of McGee and Lopez, and Miguel and Lopez are able to just lock this in. That could change things up. But Rage Machine, close quarters, needs to get the timing. Indigo's able to get the info and keep their team at bay. This crossbar is a little bit too tight. Tap, 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 and tapping away. It's now one player seeing red as they're dead, and now it's Now who's unfortunately fallen to join their team. And Nito survives with 4 HP to allow this to be a flawless round.
Flawless indeed. Not a lot of damage received, no armors to be replenished, and a 9-5. What more could you ask for? But on the other side, big heads. They have all that they could ask for right now. AK-47s, a few Golios in their hands, and a little bit of utility on their belt to work around with as well. So this is maybe not the very last, but very likely the very last opportunity that they're going to be getting at winning this championship. Because do keep in mind, if TryHearts are able to take this with them, they are going to be the champions of Season 3, and now it has finally started.
Oh, shots again, and another
3K.
massacre down main as everyone is gone outside of their boundaries. It's just going to be Megazera to really clean it up, but will they actually be able to find the value? Unfortunately, a 1v4, they've gotten a 4K before, but I think with all this pressure, I don't know if they could do it.
I don't know if they can do it either, but for now, this is Megazera, so we can see a 10-5 forming, and after that, as you said, they're not going to be having any money, so bouncing back up from that situation, a situation like this, is definitely going to be very hard for these guys.
$50 seconds here, and he's still trying to push forward. There's no real option outside of just hold that W key and figure it out. Let's find out if they're actually going to do the figure out part as the fight. And that's one. Giving up his position. Holler. It's not going to be easy here as the high ground is just... No one anticipates that spot. And what a round for double digits back on the board for TryHearts.
I mean, Martin did get a kill from that spot in the round early on, but hey, it's just too much to remember, too many things to process, and that is exactly what's going wrong with the Big Heads right now, because TryHearts are just overwhelming them with information right now. Rage Machine already being there, getting 3 kills, just shutting down all of hope of getting this round, and just, yeah, it's despair for Big Heads right now.
Unfortunately. But are we going to be seeing the same play? No. Looks like this time they are committing to the lobby angle, and that could be all that they need to really set things up for a little bit more success. And oh, Rage Machine getting now the nade plays. This is my favorite part about Counter-Strike, is that dynamic smoke, and now it's that dynamic smoked kills, as it's going to be Rage Machine getting a clean. Another pick for this team, as now 3 players are on the bomb plant on the site of A, and they have to hold it.
They indeed do, but will Indigo let them? TryHearts, slowing down their pace a little, waiting for any sorts of push to come through, setting up. Martin, flash in hand, ready to be thrown, waiting for the smoke to fade. There you go, it could be perfect, but Lopez is also finding the perfect timing. He doesn't know Rage Machine that's crossed though, but does it matter for him? No sir, it doesn't. He's gonna get the kill, one more guy to defend. Oh, this could be perfect.
They line up. Oh, they stick it and they get the defuse. Oh, if he didn't run out of ammo, that would have been a clutch.
Oh my god, that was so these guys are having so many unlucky moments. They are getting the picks, they are making the plays. Lopez was there, he got 2 picks. But eventually it just doesn't work out. Why? Because your MAC-10 ran out of bullets. So unlucky.
Yeah, it's just brings a tear to your eye when you watch that happen and you know that it's just inches away from them actually taking a round and nope. Oh my, Afamon's gone, but not from the same angle. That actually was pushed up in a completely different zone.
I mean, it was a
Indigo.
jump spot, so shouldn't really have happened, but hey.
Okay, now he's on top of red. Oh, boom, baby, that's Indigo. Able to shut this down. Now, wanting to lock this in. Lopez needs to push up, but he's already lost one of his players. The whole team committed together. They have to, but who wins it?
Oh,
it's Karam.
1-1.
All right, keep inching. Keep inching. You do have one player in sewer. Gotta go for the flank. But honestly, the big head. 60 seconds on the clock here, Holler. They're going to start committing, and it looks like they want to bring the bomb all the way around and into heaven.
Definitely is the case, but they do have one player to deal with. That's going to be Martin. Closing up. Martin. Also in a very favorable spot for this fight, because, well, he is going to be seeing them first. He's going to be seeing the gun first. He's going to be finding the first one, but instantly traded out by Lopez, opening up the way to go and drop into sight. Good Molly is going to be keeping someone from getting there.
All right. Bomb's planted. 2v3. Unfortunately, TryHearts are still very spread, and Karam's kind of reading it, but his position with the op here, not exactly great to hold close quarters if Hut does get pushed.
Flash, dodge
Flashes out. Ooh, huge. Traded.
No.
Traded, wait. Nito wins these.
No. 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 This is insane. A 1v3 just like that. Switching between enemies. Tagging another one. Pulling out the pistol and just completely overwhelming and trampling over them.
That's just evil. That is an evil level of gameplay. And unfortunately for this team, you're looking at a complete shutdown. A lockout here. And last time it was 12-6. This time they don't even get that far. And what's funny is they haven't won around this half. You're seeing a complete lock-in, lock-out. Big Head does have a bye, but Big Head, no more op. And Karam's op was the main reason they got almost all of their picks last round. Oh, a little bit of a bad molly, though. Now, great entry.
Good pick. Smoker there, but once again, Rage Machine knows when to blow it off and get the pick as well. Sees another one, tries to take him down too, but reconnecting. Now though. Oh, nasty.
You can hear them type good
yeah,
shot.
no, exactly. That's what I was thinking. The chat instantly popped up.
Oh, there we go. Indigo able to grab that pick up. The flank's a bit too real. It's just going to be McGee again. A 1v2. The last player standing. Stuck in warehouse. And his flash gave away his position.
Oh, there you go. Putting an end to it has to be Indigo, of course, with his legendary op. And it is going to be TryHearts for the champions of Plausible Gaming Counter-Strike Season 3. As always, undisputed champions. Amazing performance throughout. Completely dominating.